Hello there guys, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you a tip that is going to take your playing from an intermediate level to an advanced level. So let's get started with this lesson in the key of C. So the first thing we want to do is to map out a foundational theory for reference purposes, and we will do this by looking out for places where we can find functions of major triads in the key of C. So for example, the G major triad would act as a passing to the 1. Another example, the D major triad would act as a passing chord to the 5. Another example, the E major triad would act as a passing chord also to the 6. Another example would be the 1 just being a static chord as it is. And the last example we are going to use is the A major acting as a passing chord to the 2. So let's get started with our first example, which is the G major triad acting as a passing chord to the 1, and I'm going to play a piano lick over that G major triad, and it's the same piano lick that we are going to take throughout the triads. So let's use a song. Let's use Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. Yes, so that's what I did here. You could make so many variations from that. You could play you could also play right. So I'm going to be giving the back end theory to this concept in the end of the video, but let's just establish a practical. So the idea behind that is that I am substituting the G major for this piano lick. If we take another example, blessed assurance, Jesus is mine, oh what a fountain of glory. So we have a G major here. So instead of just playing the G major as a 5 there, we could just substitute it for this piano lick, right? Blessed assurance, Jesus is mine. Yes, you see, so that sounds very cool. Trust me, when we move this to other triads, you see how cooler it is. So let me show you the note for this one. So I'm playing A flat, E flat in my left, then I play G, B flat, E flat, G. You might want to start that with the grace, which is from F sharp to G. And you chord this, and then I play this. I play B flat, F, G, B flat, D, while my hands, my pinky on my right is still on G. Then I can now finally come to the G major. Finally, we are home. So it's like taking through a travel and just come back home. So let's go to the second example, which is the D major triad acting as a passing to the 5, and we are going to use that same piano lick we used in the G major over this D major. But let's see where we're going to find the D major acting as a passing to the 5, and then we can transcribe it. So we use the song there is power, wonder working power in the Lord of the Lamb. So you see where I use that D major, right? Going to the 5. So what we're going to do is use that same piano lick we used, just in a different major triad, right? Let's put it in the song and see how it sounds. There is power, wonder working power in the blood of the Lamb. Alright, so you see how cool that sounded, right? So that is something cool you could do. Also, as we are going to see with other triads we haven't seen yet. So let me show you the notes. So I'm playing E flat, B flat, and then D, F, B flat, and D. Again, you might want to prefer the grace instead of just playing it statically. You might want the grace from C sharp to D, and then you can play the chord here like this, and then you move to this, which is F, C, D, F, A, and then to our home key or home chord, so to say, which is D major. Good. Preferably anyhow you want to play the D major, just play a D major anyways. D, A, D, F sharp, A, D. So we have, now you could try this with other songs. Let's look at one more example in this contest. Because he lives, I can face tomorrow. Because he lives, all fear is gone. Because I know. Yeah, so here we have that all fear is gone. I would have played the D major there because I'm going to the 5. It's just like a passing chord going to the 5, and I can just substitute it there for that piano lick. And it seems like I'm playing outside, but then I come back to the home and I continue my journey, and it's such an interesting stuff to do. So let's look at the other examples as well. So our third example would be the E major triad acting as a passing chord to the 6th. So let's see where we're going to find or use an E major triad acting as a passing to the 6th. Let's take the song How Great Is Our God. Sing with me, how great. Very simple, right? E major here to the 6th. And what we're going to do is transcribe that same piano lick and put it here, which is this. And you know, we could just complement this with other chords as well. I'm going to complement this one with a diminished chord going to the 6th. So let's try it. How great is our God. Sing with me, how great. Yes, is our God. Alright, so let me show you the chords now. So this is like a passing chord to your 6th, if you want to look at it in simple terms. So again, you could grace, which is D, E flat, E. Then you chord F, C, E, G, C, E. So G, D, E, G, B, E. Then to the E major, which is our home chord, E, B, E, A flat, B, E. And then I'll complement it with a diminish, which is D, F, A flat, B, D. You know, a diminished variant if you want. A flat, D, F sharp, B, D. Alright, to the 6th. So our next example would be using it on the C major triad just as a static chord as it is, and we can use it as a cadence, just staying on the 1. So let me explain using a song. Let's take the song Unto Thee my blessed Savior I surrender all. Very nice ending there. So you could use that here as a cadence, and I'm just using that same piano lick as we have used it in other triads on the C major, right? So let me show you the notes. So grace, B flat, B to C. Then you play C sharp, A flat, C, E flat, A flat, still on that C there. Then this E flat, B flat, C, E flat, G, still on that C, and then we are back to our C major triad. C, G, C, E, G, C. Okay. So our last example would be to use it on the A major triad, acting as a passing to the 2, And so let's use the song to explain. If I give God my lifetime, He will take care of me. He will never ever let me down. So that's the place where we can find that A major, right? So let's substitute it for the piano lick that we've already established. So if I give God my lifetime, He will take care of me. He will never ever let me down. I will give God my life down. Yeah, this is the previous one we just discussed with that cadence. But let me show you the notes for this one. So you want to grace from G, A flat to A, and then we have B flat, F, A, C, F, still A on there. Then we have C, G, A, C, E, and then we are on A, E, A, C sharp, E, A. Then you want to complement it also with a diminished for this one. We're going to play G, B flat, C sharp, E, G. I want to still bring it here, so E, G, B flat, C, E. And then you can go to your 2, 5 to the 1, or play the cadence there.